Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, October 24th. Our shift to day trading really working out. Today, we're doing well, outperforming all the major market indices. on the picks we gave you this morning. I know we have earnings tonight. It's Google, Microsoft, I guess, Snap, Visa. Okay, but we're like, we don't care about that. We didn't care about the war today. Why? Because we had so many good individual catalysts. I will come back and talk about the war in a second because I think I see some action happening. It's related. But we had so many great individual catalysts this morning. We gave you RTX as a number one pick for via call options. We gave you as a number two pick SMR, IREN, and PSQH, right? All an equal level, number two. And the number three pick we gave you is LLAP as we continue to watch all of these down here that we're talking about. Man, Tesla, we're like short the pops, but we didn't get around to it. We're too busy. We're too busy working on these other top five picks. So RTX actually did work out for us, but it's been tough. It's been tough trading this. Look at this. Imagine the execution that has to happen if we're buying calls at the open. So this one, I can't say it was easy. Didn't really work out. I think not. I mean, for us it did, but in terms of the audience, this is not what we like to see with the number one pick, right? We'd like to see it just go straight up, which we get like 50% of the time. Okay, we do get moves like straight up 50% of the time. This was not one of those days, but thank God my partner, executing really well, managed to squeak out a profit on RTX, and I think we're still in some as it's doing well here at the end of the day. We went through all the thesis this morning. Very strong earnings report. We went through like three of the most important things on the earnings report. If you're a VIP member, you can get that information. Look at it popping here at the end of the day, looking beautiful. RTX is wow. Technically, let me just see where we're at. We're above. Okay, here we go. This morning we gave you these levels of potentially, if it goes past that gap, then 83.48. What did it do with 80.50? Did it get blocked in pre-market there? Look at that. Almost to the penny. 80.50, almost to the penny. And what is let's check out this. It's having a good afternoon. Let's just check this out here. All right, so we got some resistance at, what is that level? It's right around here. 78.50. Is that what it is? 78.50. Yeah. It's 78.50. Well, 78.55. Roughly 78.50. Okay. So if we break 78.50, who knows? Maybe we can still make a run to 80.50 late this afternoon. That's a possibility. Okay. So RTX, number one pick, starting to work out really, really nicely. Okay. Our number two pick, which was SMR, IREN, and PSQH, two of them worked out beautifully. And actually, our biggest profit of the day is SMR. This was unbelievable because this did move. When it goes like straight up, it's much easier to trade than something with a lot of chop. So check this out. In our app, if you're a VIP, look what we told you here at 9:59 a.m. First was IREN. Actually, let me just cover IREN. All right. So IREN, we also gave you a price target of $3.85 to $4. $3.85 to $4 in the morning. It hit our price targets and we got out. That was beautiful. $3.85 to $4. So in our app, we said, hey, IREN close enough to $4 target here at $3.97. Rotating to more SMR at $3.60. You can see the 390s today. Then alert a few minutes later, making SMR the number one pick the rest of the day. 390s target. Well, let's see how that did at 360 alert. We gave you the alert at 360, and it just about hit 390. 388 was a high day. 388. Okay, so that was close enough. And then when it started breaking down, what was that key level? There was one of these moving averages that started breaking down, and we decided to get all out when we pocketed nice gains on SMR. So SMR and IREN, really the two stars of the day for us, worked out really well. All right. PSQH was a fail. That one did not work out. We had to take a loss on PSQH. You can see we were here buying in pre-market. So we had to sell. Was not working out. Cut our losses. But the gains on the other ones more than making up for it. LLAP hit our first target of 75 cents. It teased us, looking for possibly 82 cents to $1, the next two resistance levels. But once it broke below 75 cents, we had to get out. And that ended up just being flat for us on the day. All right. So, great day for us today, right? I think, we're significantly outperforming all the indices today, including RK. This is the beauty of day trading. I don't have to worry about what's going to happen tonight with Google and Microsoft. Will be mostly cash by the time 4 p.m. comes rolling around, and then we'll just react to the earnings like we always do. Okay, so what else is cooking? Let's see. Well, we've been looking at we shorted Tesla a couple times since the earnings. I'm really like bearish on it. I do think, especially if we break back below this 200, 155 to $165. That's my target. 155 to 165 swing target. I'm not in it now. Day by day, we look for opportunities, and who knows? Maybe if we didn't have RTX and these other picks, we would have made more money, even shorting Tesla. But we just had to focus. So we didn't short Tesla today, but it's on our watch list every day to potentially short the pops or short the breakdown. So we went through the whole thesis last week of why I'm so bearish on Tesla after that earnings call. I got to point out gold here. I really believe I had a nice conversation with some of my friends in our old community, which unfortunately is not available here in the app, the legacy community on WhatsApp. All the alerts, you get it if you're in the VIP trading. But just a conversation we are having last night about the war, right? And was really getting some nice validation on my thesis of the geopolitical risk being much greater than maybe a lot of people understand or realize, and the bullish case for gold, in fact, maybe even Bitcoin. And also my colleague over at Vegas. Remember Vegas? I love Vegas. I forgot the name of her service over at Discord. But in any case, she looks at dark money flow. And she was saying the dark money prints are very big on gold. And she's looking for a break of 185 to get to like all-time highs on gold, something like that. But I'm not waiting for 185. I'm a story trader. I try to anticipate breakouts. So gold looking really good. I'll tell you, in my personal account, I've been selling stocks for the last several days. Everything across the board, selling high quality stocks, low quality stocks, whatever it is. And I've been rotating into gold. This is in my retirement account. I'm up close to 20% gold right now. Actually doing the physical gold, PHYS, rather than GLD. But look, I continue to be concerned about the economy. We'll see if Microsoft, Google, I was saying this last night, if we get like some sort of big pop out of like earnings, my guess is unless they guide up, which I will see, unless there's like huge guides up, but I think it could be the last hurrah, right? I think if the market pops on Microsoft and Google earnings and Visa, I could be the last hurrah, right? One like bigger spikes, spike this week or whatever it may be, and then the reality of the bad economic situation will settle in. The reality of the geopolitics and the risk will settle in, and we'll head on lower. So let me see. That's my prediction now, but of course we will subject to change every day. I know 420 is a big support level people are looking at on SPY. A lot of people we did too. We got faked out here. We were short going into Monday morning. And then we're like, yeah, we're right, man. Let's add more shorts. We actually didn't trade this perfectly. But yeah, that 420, big important level. We'll see what happens with that after earnings in the coming days. But all in all, to wrap it up, as far as our VIP service and the predictions we had for the day, very successful, especially SMR and IREN. So worked out for us. Hopefully it worked out for you. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for our VIPs with those early morning alerts on what could do good for the day. So make sure to join us over to storytrading.com/app. You can download the free app, get a 1-week free trial. And we're going to leave you with a little explainer of what story trading is. I know I've been starting to put this out on Twitter. I don't know how many people are watching on Twitter right now, but in case you are new to our service and our community, just going to put this explainer video out on Twitter, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern as a VIP. And I post in there often much earlier, sometimes as early as 4:35 in the morning. All right, we'll see you guys later.
It's not easy to understand why stocks go up and down, but even in volatile markets, there's always a discoverable and logical reason behind price action. Story Trading is a social investing community of investors who share information to uncover the hidden stories behind the trade through the 4 pillars of fundamentals, catalyst, sentiment, and technicals. All price action can be understood through the lens of these pillars, allowing for a holistic view that empowers better decision-making. Only by understanding markets can you beat them. Join our community today and start making sense of markets.